Hey, welcome back to YouTube Guitars. I'm going to cover the minor pentatonic of the C shape now. And so we're going to start plugging along here. We're starting to make some traction. We know the major pentatonic from like the last video. Now we're going to cover the minor pentatonic of the C shape and the series of for how to solo on guitar. All right, so let's get into this. We're going to do it uh, from C, right? This is our C shape. So we're going to go third finger on the fifth string, then first finger on the first finger on the first fret of the fourth string, then the third finger on the third fret of the fourth string, and then we're going to do open G string, open the third string, and then we're going to use our third finger to play the third fret of the third string. Then we go first fret of the second string. Then our pinky goes to the fourth fret of the second string. And then we go first fret of the first string. And then the third fret of the first string. And then we go backwards, right? 3, 1. Now we're going to the second string. 4, 1. And then we go back to the third string. We go 3, open, and then we're going to go back to the fourth string. 3, 1, 3 on the fifth string now. 3, 1, sixth string. 3, 1. Then we go back to the root. So that is our C minor shape of the C shape in the cage pattern. Do it down here on the octave. So we're gonna go pinky this time on the 15th fret of the 5th string, 13th fret on the 4th string, 15th on the 4th string, and then we're gonna use first finger on the 12th fret of the 3rd string, 15th fret of the 3rd string, and then the 13th fret of the 13th fret of the 2nd string, and then the 16th fret of the 2nd string, and then the 13th fret of the 1st string, and then 15th fret of the 1st string, and then we go backwards. 15, 13, now we go to the 2nd string, 16, 13, and now the 3rd string. Sorry, probably should use our pinky. 15th fret, and then 12th, and then we go back to the 4th string, 15, 13, 15, 13 on the 5th string, 15, 13 on the 6th string, and then we're going to go back to the root. Alright, so let's hear that again without me talking. Oops. Something I didn't mention in the last video is that fingering is very important in the beginning. You have to have very consistent fingering so that you can build up speed, because otherwise if you're constantly changing your fingering, you're going to trip yourself up when you're trying to develop speed on these scales. So make sure you use a very consistent fingering when you play through your scales when you're practicing at first, because that way you can have some consistency that will help you build up speed and fluency on the scales, right? Later, when you get a little bit more proficient at the scales, you can do as you please or what feels most natural to you. Like you saw me switching between fingerings on here on the upper octave, and sometimes I use that fingering when I know I'm going to lead into a line going playing a lot of notes and trying to go fast, and I'm ascending, so I'm moving up the neck. I might use a different fingering. All right, so keep that in mind. Just like when you first start playing these scales, You want to have consistent fingering going up and down the scales when you practice it, okay? All right, so if you have any questions or anything, leave it in the comments below. Like and subscribe as usual, and we'll catch you for the next video, and we're going to continue working on the cage system. All right? All right. Have a good one.